Leaving cert algebra number 2 is the difference and sum of two cubes. There's not many formulas that you need to memorize on the leaving cert course, but this is two of them. The sum of two cubes is a cubed plus b cubed is equal to a plus b by a squared minus ab plus b squared. Sum being plus, obviously. Difference being minus. And the only thing that happens here is that the plus and the minus sign in the first position change places. So it's the same formula. So remember, the plus comes first, the minus comes second, and the difference, the minus comes first, and the plus comes second. So let's apply this to a couple of simple questions before looking at some slightly trickier ones. So if we're asked to factorize x cubed minus 27, you can see this is a difference. Let's set it up into cubes. So x cubed is x to be cubed, and 27 is 3 to be cubed. So my a is equal to x, and my b is equal to 3. And if we know the formula, we just fill this in, a minus b. We'll write the formula again just here so we have it beside what we're doing. A squared plus ab plus b squared. Filling this information in, we're going to get x minus 3 by x squared, or a squared, x squared, plus a times b, so plus 3x or x3, 3x plus b squared, which is plus 9. And if you multiply these two brackets out, you get back to x squared, x cubed minus 27. We're asked to factorize 64a cubed plus 1. We can see that that's 4a to be cubed plus 1 to be cubed. Our formula, plus sign comes first, a plus b by a squared minus ab plus b squared. Write down what a and b are. A is equal to 4a and b is equal to 1. So we have a plus b, 4a plus 1. A squared will be 4a to b squared, 16a squared, minus ab, so minus 4a times 1, and then plus b squared, which I left out, plus 1. And that's it, fully factorized. So pause the video now and test yourself on these three questions. Okay, always write the formula down. A plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. Write down your a and b. So the cube root of 125p cubed, you can see that 5 by 5 by 5 is 125, and p by p by p. So a is equal to 5p. B is equal to, if you're not sure what the cube root of 512 is, check on your calculator. And it will give you the cube root is 8, so 8q. So fill the information in, and we're going to get a plus b, 5p plus 8q times a squared, which is 25p squared, minus a times b. So these two multiplied are going to give 40pq, so minus 40pq plus b squared plus 64q squared. Question 2. Write down your formula. Minus comes first. Write down what a and b are. 10 by 10 by 10 is 1000, so 10x. And 9 by 9 by 9 is 729, so b is equal to 9. So we have a minus b, 10x minus 9, times a squared, which is 100x squared, plus a times b, these two multiplied, plus 90x, and then plus b squared, which is 9 by 9, which is plus 81. Question 3. Let's rewrite it down here so we have a little bit more room. Now, what do you recognize about question 3? 54a to the power of 4 doesn't look like a cube. And 432ab cubed doesn't look like a cube. So you can see that if we can take this a out, we'll have a cube, and then we'll need to divide by a number to get, because we can't get the cube root of 54, but what can we get the cube root of? So you'd always check, you divide 432 by 54 and you'll get 8. So if we divide this whole expression by 54a, we'll be left with a cubed plus 8b cubed. So in fact, this 54 is just going to stay outside the bracket while we simplify this sum down. So it's the sum of two cubes, so a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. write down what a and b are. A is equal to just a because we have a to be cubed. B is equal to 2b. 2b cubed is 8b cubed. So fill your information in. A plus 2b. We'll bring the 54a in at the end. A plus 2b by a squared minus this one by this one, which is 2ab, plus b squared, which is 4b squared. Be careful not to write 2b squared. And I'm just going to get rid of this arrow. We'll put our 54a in front of both brackets. And this is fully factorized.